What's going on, nation? ukvapeuk here and welcome. Today I bring you an Rdta. Yes, wow, Rdtas have been very rare lately. Now this one came out quite a while ago. I will say nearly a year ago, but obviously it was kind of pricey. But now I found it at a very good price, and I say, you know what, why not? I'm gonna try it and bring it and review it. So this one is the Aston Rdta by Aston Vape and Aliancetech. Or Aliancetech, sorry. I think they've done some kind of collaboration. I mean, Aston Vape, I think they are from France, and Aliancetech Vape, I think they are in China, so they were like design and manufacture, or is all the way around, I don't know, I'm not really sure. But this one, yeah, it's gonna fit 2 ml, it's gonna be squonkable, it's gonna be a single coil with a very nice deck, very easy to build deck. But obviously we go to all of that on the up and close. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna dive down. Okay, and here is the pouch where your Aston Rdta comes in. So Aston Vape and designed by Aliancetech Vapor. Inside you're gonna get this extra polycarbonate glass, so kind of plastic tank, if you want to call it like that. This one obviously will hold as well 2 ml. You're gonna get a flathead screwdriver. You're gonna get your user manual. You're gonna get the baggie with an extra plug that I will show you what it is. You're gonna get your squonk pin, extra o-rings and extra pull screws. And your Rdta will come in this case that will also transform in a stand. So if you want to build in here, I mean, you can remove the plastic, it will screw here and you can build in here if you want, or you can have it on display when you're not using it. And here is your main event, your Aston Rdta. So starting from the bottom, it is a 22mm Rdta, okay, and you will say Aston Vape and Aliancetech. So Aston Vape, I think Aston Vape are in France, and it was designed by Aliancetech Vapor, and they do the QC in France or something like that. Here you're gonna have the batch number is batch number 1. Mine has already the squonk pin installed, but it will come pre-installed with the normal pin. On the top you're gonna have a 510 drip tip right here that you can remove. It is very tiny, this one right here, as you can see, but you can put your own 510 on the top if you wish so. And you're also gonna have your airflow right here. Your airflow is gonna be just 2 dots, and obviously you can open or close as you want, and it's gonna be 2 on this side and 2 on this side right here. When you pop it up, this thing, you're gonna have several ones that you can kind of customize, so you can't really see a seam there, but if you unscrew, this thing will come apart, and you can buy, you know, packs that you can customize. You can have different colors, like aluminum colors. They're also gonna do, they're gonna have this black and the stainless steel, but you can buy you know, those kind of caps and drip tips, and you can customize, have, you know, half black, completely stainless steel. Really up to you. Machining on the inside, not too bad. I mean, for the price that this costs, should be a little bit better in terms of painting and all that good stuff. And here you're gonna have your deck. Let's focus there. Obviously single coil deck. You're gonna have your serial number print on the deck right there. This kind of deck's obviously very easy. We saw them on the past. It's gonna have kind of a indenture there, so you will catch your lead when you're building, and you're also gonna have space for your rod. This thing is actually pretty damn good because you put your rod there and it sits just perfect. Airflow, as you can see, comes from the sides right there. Here is the plug. If you want to fill it from the top, you just remove your plug, fill it up right there, and you're good to go. And they also give you an extra one just in case you lose this one right here. This one looks to me that is thick, so it's nice, it's not gonna melt on you. Pull screws on this are good, no issues there. They unscrew very easy. They're very nice quality, to be honest. You can really crank them up, and very easy to build. Obviously just put your coil in there. Now to remove the tank, to clean, you actually have to remove the 510 here on the bottom, okay? So you remove your 510, you can put your squonking 510, or you can put your normal one. This is the squonking one, as you can see, got 2 holes right there. And then you can go ahead and start to unscrew the bottom, as you can see right here. Here's where your top fill method is, and here is where your tank is. Very easy, just can remove the glass, put the other one, the polycarbonate if you want, or just clean if you have something new. And then when you're ready to go, you can screw everything back together. Choose the pin that will best suit you. Mine is squonk pin, obviously. Now the tank only fits 2 mls, maybe a 2.2 mls of juice. They can't really mention anywhere how much it fits, but I did try, and it fits nearly 2.2 mls of juice, so it's not going to be too bad, especially if you're in squonk mode. I mean, you just keep squonking and you're good to go. Very nice. Machining here is very, very good. It's just a little bit sharp on the corners, so be careful when you actually unscrew. You might cut yourself. But other than that, all the machining here looks very, very good. So let's throw a coil right here. Okay, so even though this deck is kind of big, you can fit here a easy 3 mil diameter coil. I do not really recommend that for one reason, that is spit back. Even this coil that I'm putting right here is a 2.5 mil diameter, but it is kind of a flat flues Clapton, you know, it has a few strands on it. I would recommend something a bit more simple, like just a fuse Clapton maybe. Like I say, if you throw your rod in there, it just sits perfect. You see, you can't go left or right, and it goes down perfect. Just hold it in there. That's one easy thing that I do love to build on this one, is just the coil is gonna sit there perfectly, no issues. Tie up. Okay, when it's there, you practically have to do nothing. Practically sets straight away in place. Just obviously cut your extra leads. So I did attach it to my mod, actually my squonker. Just gonna drop a little bit of watts on this one right here. Here we go. Let's start to do some pulses to remove all those hot spots. Okay, it's glowing nice, so let's throw the cotton. Okay, just put the cotton in there. Let me pull it up from this side, easier. That's it. Now in terms of cotton on an Rdta, you just want to have it poking on those holes. Okay, more cotton that you put on the inside, that doesn't mean it's gonna work better, and you're gonna remove away mls, because obviously the cotton is gonna be inside. You're not gonna be able to have that many ml, so you just want to have a pocket on those holes. You don't need a massive amount. I will say right about there is more than enough. Just a little bit outside of the deck, like so. Poke it through the holes. You always can try, you know, if you think you have too much, you always can remove a little bit. Okay, let's prime this bad boy. We have the vapors. Just pull your top cap, and I'm gonna show you some squonking action. As you can see, squonks there, no issues at all. And that's it, that's pretty much it. I do think we did cover up everything. We're gonna come back on top, I tell you where you can get it, price, and we run to pros and cons. Alright, and we're back, and that was the up and close for the Aston Rdta by Aston Vape and Aliancetech Vapors. So where you can get it in price. Now this one, far as I know, here in the UK I got a e-cig one, and it used to cost £80, okay? Now it's on sale for £29.99. And yeah, £80 is quite a big price for this Rdta. But let's go to pros and cons. Now, one of the cons on this Rdta, even though the deck tells you, you know what, I want a big coil, a big juicy exotic coil here, I will not really recommend that, because when I saw it, I put a massive coil in there. I think it was some staple or alien, 3 mil diameter, you know, about 6 wraps. And I had a lot of spit back. I went a bit lower than that, still kind of exotic coil. The speed back kind of reduced. But then when you go just to a nice, just fuse Clapton coil, 2.5 mil diameter, the speed back kind of stops. Okay, now even though it has a bit deck, the airflow is not going to be a massive airflow. So even with a small coil, you're really gonna enjoy a nice vapor here without any spit back. Now, another con is the fact that you have to remove the 510 to go on the tank and clean it. I mean, you're not gonna do that all the time. I mean, as soon as it's set up, you're probably gonna be like, I don't know, a month without even cleaning it, because you use the same juice. You just clean your coil and rewick it. But I still wish, because it's still screwing there, and I like that part that you not gonna remove your 510 and everything comes apart, deck and everything. But I wish it was just something slightly different, so you don't have to remove the 510 to clean your tank. A bit of sharp edges on the inside. The machining on the top cap is not the most perfect. The painting in there, especially for 80 pounds Rdta, but other than that, the vapor on this thing is actually pretty damn good. The airflow is pretty damn smooth. I like that they're gonna sell you separate stuff, so you can, you know, customize your Rdta. And if you fell in love with it, and it is not a bad vape, to be honest, it's actually pretty damn good. You just have to use kind of the perfect coil in there. It's nice because you can customize, you can put your own 510s in there. Drip tips, I mean, so that's gonna be good. The squonkable part is pretty damn good. I mean, 2 ml is not a lot, but if you squonk, it's gonna be more than enough. And even if you want to refill from the top, it is pretty damn easy. I appreciate they give you that stand, you know, even though it's just plastic, but at least you're gonna have it if you want to put on display this one or another Rdta. At this point, I do have a 0.2 in there, 39 watts, airflow wide open. Let's have a took. Flavor is top notch, okay? You're gonna have an amazing flavor on this bad boy. One of the things that I do love as well is the fact building on this thing is just easy. If you put a rod in there, your coil is gonna sit just perfect. Yeah, you know, the gaps they done to put your coil is not gonna allow you to go right or left or up and down. You just put it there. Very easy to build. The flavor on this thing, top notch. The airflow is pretty damn smooth, and it's gonna be kind of a, not really restricted direct lung. It's gonna be slightly restricted direct lung with plenty of flavor. Now, if I close one of the airflows, okay, and maybe I reduce for, let's say, 33 watts. Let's see how it goes. Now it's a bit more restrictive. I had a little bit of spit back. I don't know if it was, you know, not enough airflow going in there. I had a little bit spit back, but it is way more restricted. Still a restricted direct lung, but it is more restricted. Yeah, the spit back came back pretty horrible. It really burns your tongue. Let's try it again, wide open. Yeah, the spit back is gone now. I think the airflow eats the coil very quick, and the spit back is not gonna be there. Listen. Do I recommend this Rdta? For the 80 pounds? Absolutely not. I think it's a little bit too expensive for what you get, the quality you get. I get it, you know, it's going to be a QC done in France, I think, and all that good stuff. A little bit like QP Design, you know, they manufacture in China, but and then they don't do the QC back in Canada. Here is almost the same thing. The thing is, listen, for the 80 pounds, I think is a little bit too much. For the 30 pounds, yes, as long as you use the right coil in here to avoid the spit back, you're gonna have a very pleasant vape. It's gonna be very good in flavor, very nice restricted airflow in there, very smooth. If you can't manage the spit back, you're gonna hate this Rdta. So if I really recommend it, I don't know, for 30 pounds, you might have some better things out there. But if you find out that, you know what, I want to have, because it's a little bit more high-end and it's only 30 pounds, yeah, use the right coil, and yeah, you're not going to be disappointed. So we're going to wrap it up. Thanks for everything. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Till there, keep vaping.